It is Friday, 6:45 a.m. and right now we are back on the bike. It's been a while, it has been a while, but we are back. Still been doing it most of the week, but this morning I wanted to talk about removing the bullshit trading content. Now, let me expand on what that means. So, I just read a comment as soon as I woke up. First of all, thank you guys for the support on that video. I appreciate all your words. But one of the comments was very interesting, and I appreciate how long this person spent writing this out. And they were talking about how you need to remove the bullshit trading content you're watching. And I think this is something we can all kind of do together. I feel like having a think about what that means. When I am on Instagram and I'm watching someone, or not even watching someone, just doom scrolling, see a trading video, I feel like some of these videos might subconsciously be getting ingrained into my thinking as a trader. So for example, you watch someone who's trading and they'll be going like, "Oh my god, he's gonna hit my TP, go up again please, please go up again please, no, he's gonna hit my stop loss, fuck." You see people getting all emotional, and I feel like maybe seeing the likes on that might subconsciously attack your mind into thinking, "Oh, this must be what works." I mean, socially it's backed up, loads of people have liked it, and the guy won the trade, and the guy's profitable. But we all know not to trade like that, not to have emotions like that, and it does get views, gets clicks, but that's not what makes someone profitable. Or another example, you see someone trading and they hit a 10 risk to reward trade. Like, what is that going to do to you when you're just trying to hit 2s and 3s? You're going to see a 10, and this is what happened to me. I started trying to go for 4s and 5s and 6s risk to reward ratios, and that was probably something that fucked me over. I think part of reprogramming my mind to be fit for trading is going to be removing Instagram. I do try this, and I always end up getting it back, because there'll always be 5 minutes of my day where I'm just bored as fuck, and I just re-download it. But my goal today is not to even go on Instagram. I've got a busy morning where I don't need it. During school I don't need it. And then when I get back from school, I'm just going to make sure I edit, gym, sleep. That's the plan, to remove the bullshit. I don't really watch much on YouTube. I'll watch ICT and TJR. I do try to keep the long form informational stuff, like the stuff I'm watching intentfully, I do try to keep minimum. But all the bullshit that's flowing through my Instagram feed, yeah, that won't be helping. So, thank you for that comment. I'm gonna definitely start removing the bullshit. But before we move on to the pre-market analysis, if you guys haven't already, subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And make sure you are in the Discord community call on Saturday. We're just going to be chilling, talking about trading, how we started, how to start, what's going on. It's going to be sick, so see you guys for the pre-market analysis. It is time for the pre-market analysis. We're not going to be trading NASDAQ because it's been pretty consistently shitty price action. So we're going to be looking at my two favourite Forex pairs. Let's get into the charts. Okay, so first off we've got GU. Let's go to the daily and let's have a look. So We have had a bit of a reversal coming into an uptrend. However, we've got this big daily imbalance here, which it could reject off of. So I'm probably going to look for shorts because of that, because we've already tapped into it barely, but we came into it straight back down. Let's just go to the 4 hour. 4 hour again, we're in an uptrend, but we have swept some pretty key levels. And this 4 hour imbalance, which is why I really wouldn't want to long into that, but I don't know if I'd also want to short, considering, I mean, look at the trend. 1 hour, this is where we find our liquidity sweep that has more or less just played out. We've got these highs here that were made, boom, 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 high, back down, and we just swept them. So this could be a good opportunity for a short. Shorts would be invalid down here. And then I'd probably look for a 5-minute break of structure. So I guess that would happen. We break here, displace down. Could be a nice short setup. We'll go to GJ. Daily. We're in a downtrend. I think that's pretty obvious. However, we did sweep that. But when we go to the 4 hour, we do see we're in a massive, I mean, we've just rejected off of a 4 hour imbalance. If we go to the 1 hour, now we have this high which is getting swept, but if it closes like that, that's really not going to be something I want to take. However, we could look for a sweep of these highs instead, which is probably more reasonable because it's definitely going to close super bullish. So most likely we'll wait for it to draw up to here and then we'll look for shorts. Because, I mean, right now we had this sweep, although it's small, we had this sweep of here and it's got sent up here. Now we're just going to see which level of liquidity it kind of respects and stops going up at. So basically, we're not going to get a rejection here. We've got 15 minutes, but ideally we want a wick here. And then on the 15-minute, some like red displacement down. That wraps it up for the pre-market analysis, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is me during school, right at the end of the day. Nice way to finish off the week, to be honest. 2 free periods, so technically I'm not in a class, but I kind of am. It's like a supervised class where you have like a supervised lesson to do whatever you want, if that makes sense. It kind of doesn't make sense, but anyway, I'm just journaling my trades. Anyone who's curious, who's new, I'm using Notion. My friend gave me a template on Notion, so maybe if you join the Discord and ask him to send it to you, he'll send it to you. But maybe just make your own, just personalize your own. I don't know, Notion's a really cool app for that. But this is we'll skip to the part where the teacher we'll skip to the clickbait part, the bit you all clicked for.
But it just keeps having poos in school. Really.
It's a guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure as well.
Oh, guilty.
Not goated.
You said a goated pleasure.
Never once.
I've done once. Never again.
Oh, I did it the other day.
Really?
Not the other day, like a week.
To be fair, this guy shits himself on the regular, so it's not exactly the example.
I'm the standard.
No, you're not. You're like the lower quartile. So yeah.
You're doing it very loud.
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's just sitting. Yeah. What's green tie? Is that your 10? Oh,
Hmm?
green ties are the year 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Yes.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
watching, aren't we?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. Quiet down. I can't help it.
Yeah, so she didn't really get that mad, but you guys all got clickbaited, so got you again. I got you all again. Well, let's just get to the post-market analysis, or maybe I'll just fuck about for a bit longer. I don't know. We'll just have a look, see what happens next. Alright guys, rate the physique 10 through 10. If you say 10, thanks a lot. We're gonna get into the pre-market analysis. So yeah, let's hop into the charts. Wait, no, we're gonna get into the post-market analysis. Fuck, I always fucked that up. Post-market analysis. Let's get into the goddamn charts. Ignore the thing on my head. I can't be asked putting a jumper or a top on, so it's just getting... Somehow it can clip to my hair. I don't understand how, because I've got like the shortest cut I've ever had. Also rate the haircut 10 through 10. If you say 10, thanks. Okay, let's get into the charts. It ended up being a bearish art day. I mean, obviously it had a huge bullish spike, but all I was looking for was trades in the London session. Now, let's just clarify, I didn't take any trades, but this was a nice trade I saw. I just didn't want to have anything fucking up straight after my blown account, which I'm sure you guys saw the video from yesterday. So, the daily, we were obviously in this big-ass daily fair value gap. We were also in this big 4-hour fair value gap, which it actually really nicely rejected off of. 1 hour will go to 3 AM, which is 8 AM my time, aka New York Open, aka London Open, and yeah, okay, so 15 minute. Okay, so we had a sweep of these relative equal highs here. Sweep, I just explained why my bias was bearish. And the 5 minute, pretty nice displacement down. But the thing is we have this fair value gap here which got created, this bullish fair value gap. So ideally, I don't really want to short into that, but all the higher time frames are saying go short to me. So I'm still going to go short, I just need to be careful. So ideally shorts are going to be invalid at 50%, which we'll just say that line there is 50%. We'll just get rid of this big R box. Fuck! We'll get rid of this. And then, so we'll go to the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, we saw some nice displacement lower with a break here. And yeah, there was a fucking... Sorry, the breaker structure was here. Keeps going down, keeps ripping. We get a lovely fair value gap here. Let me get rid of this one so it's more clear. Lovely fair value gap. Final candle's red. We're going to enter off of this shit. Boom. Stop loss on the top of here. Boom. Take profit at 2. Risk to reward. And that is how it would have gone. Now, there wasn't really anything else anywhere I would want to trade. I would just take the one trade. 46 minutes into market open and be happy with that. Nasdaq, I'm sorry, I didn't look at Nasdaq today. The price action's been awful all week, so I just assumed it would be dreadful again. And, I mean, there wasn't really anything too nice. It was pretty shit again today. But GJ, I didn't take anything, but look at that. Fuck. Bro, are you seriously interrupting the video again? Come here, bro. Are you seriously interrupting my video again, bro? No, bye. Trying to agree for my trading post market. Fuck, I keep saying. Are you dead ass? Are you in or are you out? Yeah, bro. No, don't look. No. There's something wrong. I think my dog's broken, bro. Yeah, there wasn't literally. There literally. I want to traded GJ today, personally, if I were to be in a trade. Obviously, this is an uptrend, but we sweep this here. Nice little sweep. 1 hour, we see rejection here. Coming into the thingy session, but even though this isn't a US currency, we had NFP today, non-farm payroll, so I would not want to take this regardless because NFP is just going to fuck with everything, but I don't mind taking a London trade when NFP is happening. And obviously NFP, kind of like, I mean, half 9 when it happened, didn't really do much, but huge moves on GJ. We'll go to the 1 minute, just so I can explain this. So basically the trade would have been here, you get a nice breaker structure, displacement lower with the fair value gap, boom, fair value gap, TP, 1 to 2, stop loss on top of here, boom. Yeah, I wasn't super active on the charts today. I was London, but not so much New York. But I didn't really want to trade anything New York session because of non-farm payroll. So, yeah. I probably shouldn't even be trading the day before NFP happens or the whole day of NFP. But I didn't trade. So I was just looking at the charts just to stay involved, keep my mind active in the charts. But I didn't take a trade, and I could have taken a trade, but I didn't. Bearing NFP in mind and bearing my emotional state from losing the account, there's probably a small percentage of me which is still affected from that. But we are just gonna move on from the blown account. We still have the 10k Forex funded, so I guess next week we'll probably move on to that. But bro, I just gotta keep my head down and just not hope for anything. I don't expect anything out of it, to be honest, especially in December. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.